Module M201. Primary boosters. Your EVA pack allows you to boost forward in the direction you are looking. Use your boost to reach the console ahead.
Welcome back to Lone Echo 2. We're playing on an Oculus Quest 2 through Virtual Desktop. She's going to say something else. Before we get started, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 10,000 subscribers.
Near the door.
I knew it. Be great if you were one of them. Also, like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game. All that good stuff is appreciated. Let's get to it here. We got a new chassis. We got a new shell. It's red and it's got boost. So we have our big old boost now.
Well done. Please press the hollow button to continue. Now boost to the end of the hall before the walls close in on you. Multiple boosts may be required.
Maybe I touched the edge there. Not sure what happened there. Can we touch the edge? I don't know what happened that time.
Use your boost to reach the end of the hall.
Are we going to touch the edge? No, we're good. Strange.
Excellent.
Maybe we just went too fast.
Calibration module complete.
What about the brake? Oh, here we go. Braking thrusters is the next module.
M116. Braking thrusters.
Hey, there's one of our bodies out there.
This module will calibrate your braking thrusters, which allow you to stop in place without grabbing any surfaces. You will continue to slow down for as long as you hold your braking thrusters. We'll practice this in the room ahead. Please meet me there to continue.
It's telling me that's the brake, I guess? Yeah.
There are 2 target zones in this room. Please boost into one of the zones and hold your braking thrusters until you come to a full stop. Success! Now, use your braking thrusters to stop inside target zone A. Calibration module complete. Please stand by. Module J101. Data interfaces. Your new body is capable of equipping multiple tools. In addition to your cutter, you now also have a data link. With it, you can interact with data ports around the station to activate objects or download information. Tap the button under your wrist to open the tool selection interface. Now, grab and pull the data link icon with your other hand.
Oh, interesting.
Good. This tool allows you to interact with data ports throughout the station. You can also activate your cutter on your other hand if you need to use both tools simultaneously. To proceed, move to the data port above the door ahead and use your data link to activate it.
How do I put it away? Oh, grab it again. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, let's boost up there. And activate.
Well done. Please proceed to the room ahead. Some data ports will activate systems throughout the station. Others will allow you to retrieve useful information from the station systems. In this room, you can find a floating data tile and an observation drone. Scan their data ports to proceed.
Done.
Calibration module complete. Please
That's
stand
some
by.
distance on this.
Welcome back to the real world, Jack.
Before you go, I'd like to make use of your new data link. Captain Rhodes?
Right.
What is this?
A data tile, left behind by one of the station's scientists. I'd like to see if your scanner can access the information stored inside.
Alright, well, you heard the lady.
Go on and give it a scan. Ah, interesting.
What was on it?
Research notes on the biomass.
Anything useful?
A list of genetic markers shared between the different biomass forms that could prove most useful. Jack, if you find any more devices with data ports like this one, be sure to scan them and transmit your findings to me.
Will do.
I've also added a new data tab to your ARM computer to track what we've recovered.
How much data was lost?
We don't actually have any way of knowing, but finding more will almost undoubtedly be beneficial towards developing a cure, even if only in a small way.
Understood.
Anything else, Juno?
That should be all for now.
Come on out then, Jack.
Boost. Oh, did they let me out yet? How come I can't boost? Oh. Oh, that was a bit glitchy there.
Juno, do you read?
Yes, Doctor?
I need you back here to help me pass the FTL's output data. And bring Captain Rhodes with you. I could use her insight as
What
well.
about Captain Jack?
We've nearly finished prepping
What's
Jack
up
for
there?
departure.
He's still here? I could have built an entirely new generator by now. Get him out of the airlock and then get up here.
You weren't exaggerating. This Dr. Harlan is quite irritable.
Try not to be too hard on him. He has good reason.
It sounds like there's something I should know.
Juno? Tell him.
Tell me what?
Dr. Harlan is infected
Infected with what?
with the biomass, of course.
I don't understand. He seemed perfectly normal.
His infection is internal, a result of breathing in microparticles of the biomass. Though we have managed to slow the infection's progress using various treatments developed here at the facility, I fear the doctor may be approaching the final stages of his infection.
What happens if he doesn't develop a cure in time?
I'm guessing that very question is what's making him so irritable.
I hope this might help you better understand why Dr. Harlan is the way he is. His entire life, he's only ever had one goal: eliminate the biomass, preserve what's left of humanity. Thanks to you, for the first time in, well, quite a while, we appear to be making progress.
Whatever I can do to help.
You can start by restoring the generator.
Lead on.
Cycling the airlock now.
I think he'd be a bit nicer to us if we're his only hope. Restoring power to the generator. Okay.
Ready to depart. Hard seal. Ready to cycle.
Just me?
Wait a second, Juno. So Jack, listen. There's something else.
Captain Rhodes, maybe now isn't the best time.
I'm not about to send him out there with only half the story.
Liv, what is it?
You remember on the Estrella, when you saved my life by repressurizing the bridge?
Liv, what are you saying?
The oxygen that flooded into the bridge was contaminated. Dr. Harlan's already run a test to confirm. The infection's in my system.
No.
Jack, listen to me.
No.
The contaminants were microscopic. There was no way you could have known.
No, I cleared the vents.
Yes, you did. And if you hadn't, I'd have been dead almost instantly.
Are you all right? Are you experiencing any pain?
No, I'm fine. I'm not feeling any effects at all.
Currently, the captain's infection is dormant. It takes time, often years, for the biomass to shut down the human body. What's more, her particular strain of the infection is less aggressive than Dr. Harlan's, perhaps due to her having acquired it in the past.
The best thing we can do right now, the only thing, is help Dr. Harlan develop his cure. We do that, all our problems are solved.
Technically, not all of them. You'll still be stuck in the wrong time.
Yes. Thank you, Juno. Get to the generator. Stabilize the power grid. Hopefully, by then, we'll have come up with an idea for what's next.
Whatever you need me to do, I'll take care of it.
I know you will. Now off you go. Good luck.
Commencing depressurization.
Captain?
Depressurization complete.
Where are we going?
Exiting airlock. How do I reach the generator?
The generator facility should be just up ahead as you exit.
Copy that.
Up there? Or over there? Let's try this way. We gotta watch
I'll
out
mark the
for.
destination for you.
Yeah,
Juno,
why don't you?
pull the
Okay.
FTL's output log, starting a few minutes back from the accident.
What are you looking for?
If your android is right and the FTL accident really did create a temporal anomaly, then we should see clear evidence of the event in the output data. FTL drives don't normally rip open tunnels through time.
Not according to our experience.
Guess we're just lucky.
Impressive.
Maybe not.
Let's
Juno,
report this device.
show us readings from the moment the ticks made contact with the drive. There. This resonance. The FTL shouldn't be creating a displacement with this signature and nowhere near this magnitude.
Then it's the biomass. Has to be. It's causing some sort of reaction in the drive.
We'll need to run some simulations.
Let's get to it then. Jack,
All right,
we'll be on
you guys
standby.
done?
Acknowledged.
All right, because I got things to report here.
Juno, this appears to be some sort of communication antenna.
A signal relay, to be exact. It's a key part of Chiron Station's intranet, as well as the external comms array. There are many more of them located throughout the station. Though, without the generator operational, we won't be able to bring them online.
Precisely. Now stay focused.
Of course, Doctor. Jack, we can discuss these relays further once you've repaired the generator.
Copy that.
Loading memory bank. Okay. All right. So I'm guessing there's
I've
gonna be
located
some
the entrance.
biomass in
Unfortunately,
here.
It seems the airlock is offline, most likely due to the power failure. An alternate access method will be required.
Does
Alright.
that mean there's another way in?
Station blueprints show an access hatch on the facility's exterior. Look for a small rectangular hatch with a red cover.
Copy that. I'll take a look outside.
Hatch. Don't see a hatch just yet. Let's turn off the light. There we go.
Access hatch located. Looks like I'll have to cut my way in.
With the generator's interior in a vacuum state, it should be safe to use your cutter here. Explosive decompression will not be an issue.
Copy that.
More space trash. Whew. Okay. In we go. We'll just keep our cutter out.
I'm inside the facility. What's next?
The main problem is almost certainly the reactor. It's a large cylindrical structure in the facility's central chamber. The access way will take you there, though additional cutting may be required. But please, try to avoid damaging our former workplace too heavily.
Juno.
Wait, you two used to work here?
Juno and I were part of the station's biomass research team.
So you were here during the outbreak?
No, I had taken leave to pursue my theory for eliminating the biomass. By the time I returned, it was too late. There was no one there.
What if I just cut them like this? Does that work?
Captain, please. We have work to do.
That works. Okay.
Reactor located.
Great. How's it look?
Not well. I'm seeing smoke, likely from an internal malfunction.
That explains the power outage.
And the life support failure.
Right, better open it up, Jack. See what's going
Right
on in
lever, left lever offline. Generator's locked. Okay. Control console. Does this do anything? Okay, let's boost up there and we can... Oh.
Scan successful. Interesting. Shortly before the outbreak, the engineers developed a means of optimizing the power flow of the reactor. Jack, if you can find more data on this, I may be able to adapt these principles to your integrated cutter.
How much more data?
Uncertain. Without possessing the actual data, it's impossible to measure its size. Nonetheless, I've made an entry in the data tab on your ARM computer. I anticipate only a few more scans will be required, though.
Acknowledged.
Okay,
I'll keep
so
watch for more data ports.
these are something. Pylon.
Juno, these pylons, what are they?
Got to put something
That's
in
a
them.
signal conditioner, Jack. It helps ensure clean power delivery to the rest of the station. These should activate once the reactor is operational.
Okay. Still not sure what we're doing. Let's have a further look around. We got this thing.
A fully charged core. Might be useful if I can find a proper receptacle for it.
Yeah, I would think so. Can we open these? No. There's another one there. Should be able to cut those though, I would think. Can I get far enough down? No, not letting me.
This access hatch could provide a way into the storage area, but some of the bolts are outside my cutter's range.
We might be able to do something about that, actually. From the few logs I've been able to access, I believe the generator's staff were working on improving the reactor's efficiency. If we can recover data on their efforts,
Okay.
I may be able to adapt that technology to improve the range of your cutter. Look around for any equipment containing a data port.
Supply
Copy
rack.
that, Juno.
Is that a data port? Looks like it, maybe. Can I? No, that's not doing anything. Oh, maybe I have to open it.
Nice work, Jack. Much of the data here will prove useful in augmenting your cutter. Unfortunately, we will need more to complete the
Oops.
design. But I did find something that might be of interest. A voice memo from the station's chief engineer regarding the technology. I've added it to your ARM computer's data tab, Jack.
Okay. Probably more data down here. Oh, that's how we get up to the other hatch once we open the bolts from the top. Okay. So we have to go find the additional data. Does this thing open? We did that already. That doesn't seem to open.
Empty racks here. Were they running low on supplies?
Negative. However, among the facility's final logs are inventory requests of unusually high quantities. I presume anyone who managed to escape the station must have brought the supplies with them.
Let's hope such was the case. Must have been
Okay.
a horrid scramble.
Any more data terminals that we haven't seen? Reactor casings. Do we have to report those? No. Well, we did this one already, I think. No? Yeah. And we weren't in here yet. Oh, fabricator opening. Well, let's slow down. Okay. So, why don't we put these in here? And then it's going to open up that top thing, I would think, and give us more juicy data to scan.
Good news, Jack. With the data you just collected, I expect we need only one more scan to complete the design.
Juno, I need you to run the math on these sim parameters.
Yes, Doctor.
Dr. Harlan, why did you have to leave the station? There seems to be plenty of biomass.
That is all highly evolved. I need the base genetic material, and that can only be
Oh.
found in an undetonated biomass torpedo. There's nothing more I could do from here.
Right, then what
Is
brought
that
you
working?
back?
Yeah. Oh, don't
Did
you
know
go
the
nowhere.
station had-
I'm sorry, Captain Rhodes, but we do not have time for me to recount my entire life story.
Hey,
I
get
was
back here.
I left, and when I came back, everyone was dead or gone.
All right, fine.
Why don't I simply compile an archive of the logs covering our time away from
Hey.
the station? That way, the captain can review them at her leisure.
if you must, but after you've finished verifying the sim parameters.
Very
Quit the
well.
chatter
I will
already.
let you know when I've
Can't you
finished,
guys talk
Captain.
amongst yourselves?
Thanks, Juno.
Ooh, that was the wrong one. Alright.
Excellent. That did indeed provide sufficient data. Just give me a moment to process everything. Stand by. Schematic complete. Please head to the nearest fabricator so we can install the improvement to your cutter.
Alright.
A rather prominent location for a manual interface.
Those are the distribution controls, Jack. They'll eventually direct power to every facility in Chiron Station. The reactor will need to be activated before this console will work.
Acknowledged.
Fabricator's over here. And then we're going to go probably die in the reactor trying to replace cores. So, have to get in here. What's our new cutter like?
Integration successful. Your shell's reactive cutter has been refitted with extended range and efficiency.
Sweet.
Well done, Juno.
The pleasure was mine. And please, restrict cutting to non-critical equipment.
Okay, so we gotta go to the other side. To cut the bolts, then climb through. Alright, so cutter. Okay, a little closer.
I've managed to open the hatch leading to the storage area.
Splendid. The area should now be accessible through the maintenance duct below. Captain, I've finished compiling the log data you requested.
Great. Can you pass it to my ARM computer, Juno? Actually, best send it to Jack as well.
Of course.
Okay.
Jack, I've added it to your data tab.
Anything
Wow,
else
this
in
is
here?
Some archive.
It was an illuminating expedition. I took the liberty of segmenting the log entries. Feel free to review them at your own pace.
If you two have finished, I've input the parameters for the next sim.
Of course, Doctor.
All right. So we have one core, the other one's floating up over there. All right. Let's take him over here. See what we can do. Maybe we don't have to go inside. Okay, you guys hold still. Can we move this? We can. What did that do? Okay, so that puts an opening there.
I'm opening the casing for a closer look at the reactor.
Copy that.
Whoa, okay, that was going down. Couldn't tell what was going where. Okay. Deplete it out. Ah, I'll get that one later, I guess. Is that not the way in? What does this do? Anything? Okay, maybe this goes the other way.
Now
Okay,
simply
it does.
rotate the core clockwise until it stops turning.
That looks like the depleted one. Okay, so we have to put it in and then rotate it. Is that what she said? Clockwise, we're slipping away.
Core is locked in.
Excellent.
That's a satisfying mechanic.
Second core installed.
Acknowledged.
Okay, now
Please
how
visit
do
one of
I...
the nearby consoles to bring the reactor back online.
I want to close it up first. Should I go up there to close it? No handles anymore. I guess it'll close by itself. All right. Well, it did close. Now the biomass is going to light up all in here. Where's our way out?
The reactor is back online.
The power hasn't returned here on the ship yet.
Jack, power still needs to be distributed from here to the ship, as well as the rest of the station. The console you saw in the control room should now allow you to perform this final
Exit.
step.
Okay. Was that through here? Yeah, control. And then there was an exit down in that main reactor room. Okay. Generator is locked over there. Gotta just pull a handle and watch what goes wrong out here. Oh.
Distribution complete. Power grid stabilized. Life support systems optimal.
Well done, Jack. We're getting full power here.
Sweet.
How is progress on your end?
Dr. Harlan's still running sims, but I think we at least have a working theory.
All the models we've run so far appear to confirm biomass interaction with an active FTL triggers an abnormal buildup of energy within the drive, resulting in the formation of a temporal anomaly.
For reasons we still don't fully understand.
It is also unclear why the accident only caused the android's software to travel through time, as opposed to the more physical time jumps we've observed with the Astrea. But at this point, I'm willing to accept these ambiguities and proceed.
Wait, what exactly are you saying?
We must try it again.
What, send Jack back in time again? You've got to be kidding me.
It's the only way. Any chance we have of eliminating the biomass lies with finding an undetonated torpedo. We must send the android back.
You talk like he's expendable.
Now, of course he is. All of us are. You've seen how it spreads. Eradicating the biomass is going to take everything we have, and then some.
Yeah, well, it's not just up to you, is it? Jack, what do you think?
Dangerous or not, the potential lives saved makes it worth trying.
That's an awfully big risk.
You would do the same were the roles reversed.
And you would probably try to talk me out of it too.
Would I succeed?
Alright. Fine. I'm in. What do we need to do next?
We're going to have to recreate the circumstances of the time travel accident.
Oh, don't tell me.
We're going to need biomass. Contained biomass samples specifically. The research facility should serve our purposes nicely.
There is one other problem. The FTL accident depleted the drive's fuel cells, and we don't have the supplies to refill them.
Then our best bet for a fuel cell will be the remnants of the Astrea. However, exploring that area may be difficult. Pesky shipboard defense protocols somehow remain active. Something off with the AI, Juno says.
Could be just as dangerous as dealing with the biomass, really. Well, Jack, what's up first? Grab some creepy crawlies from the research facility? Or dig up a fuel cell for the FTL drive?
Let's retrieve the FTL fuel.
The FTL fuel cell sounds like a priority.
Feeling a bit nostalgic for the old Astrea, are we?
Following the yellow conduits will lead you directly to the salvage site.
Thank you, Juno.
So when Jack eventually returns with these volatile materials, where exactly do we plan to store them?
I believe I can convert elements of the refueling depot to suit our needs.
Need a hand?
Why, yes, Captain. Your assistance would be most appreciated.
Anything's better than just sitting here. Come on, Popcorn. Let's get ready to head out. Good luck out there. See you soon.
Yep. Alright, I think we'll call that a part. This is Lone Echo 2, played on an Oculus Quest 2 through Virtual Desktop. If you haven't already, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Be fantastic if you were one of them. Also like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game so far. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.